turn now to Robert, who's with me here in Washington. You spoke last night with Vermont's Bernie Sanders, sort of the godfather of the political left, the spirit animal for so many of these progressive candidates who are running again this year. What did he have to say? Well, actually, I will set this up. Let's listen to what Sanders had to say about the situation facing Graham Platner.
So I think when you look at politics in general, there are no saints in the United States Senate. People can argue about this aspect of Graham or another, but to my mind right now, we need allies in the United States Senate who have the guts to take on the big money that is dominating this country, who have the guts to say that every American is entitled to health care as a human right, who have the guts to say that maybe we don't give tax breaks to billionaires, but demand that they start paying their fair share of taxes. People who have the guts, and in his case, from a very personal experience, that we don't go into wars unless we know what we are fighting for, and unless those wars are based on truth, not lies. I'm supporting Graham Platner.
There are no saints in the United States Senate, he said. He's probably right about that. But what else did he have to say about Platner? Is there a red line he's not willing to cross if further allegations come out? And what does he make of how Republicans are taking him on?
Ed, to paraphrase that Hunter Thompson quote, if you buy the ticket, you take the ride. And Senator Bernie Sanders was one of the first, if not the first, major figure on the left, major politician associated with the Democratic Party, a longtime independent who caucuses with the Democrats. He got behind Platner's campaign last year. And this is someone who is saying, I'm sticking with him. And he sees Platner as part of this group of candidates he has endorsed nationwide who are more outsider in their persona, more progressive in their political bent, anti-establishment, a little bit rough around the edges in terms of how they deal with the Democratic Party, how they talk about Wall Street, a little bit more economic populist in their message. And we see in Senator Sanders somebody who's still trying to pull the Democratic Party to the left. His Fighting Oligarchy tour in 2025 got enormous crowds across the country. His political future at this point, probably not going to run for president in 2028, but it's clear with Platner and others, he's trying to create a farm team of those who are in his image politically. And so he's sticking by him. And you see, this is really part of a bigger story in American politics. It's been almost 10 years since President Trump, then candidate Trump, dealt with the Access Hollywood scandal and questions of character bubbled to the surface. And we saw President Trump, then candidate Trump, barrel through that controversy. And barreling through controversy is, as you said at the top, really now a mode for many politicians, right or left.
Right. I mean, and it's been 30-plus years since Bill Clinton did it. So, you know, this issue of does it matter anymore, you could argue voters have been saying for more than 30 years, no, it doesn't necessarily, if this is someone they agree with. Stick around. You've had a busy 24 hours. We have a little bit more of your work